Good morning, YouTube. This is the first of many. We're going to put a shop 30 by 40 by 12 out here, and the first step is a tree. It's got to be removed. So I have some people here that's going to move this tree. We're going to leave the tree and just cut the edges off of it, the limbs. Going to remove the limbs. Let me show you this tree here. This here keeps falling. The limbs keep breaking. So I'm going to have all the limbs cut off of it and just leave the stalk and the trunk. But this is where the 30 by 40 is going to go. And I already got the basketball goal removed. And so hopefully by the end of this month, we'll get it done. But that one now is finna come down, all the limbs, because they keep breaking off. All right. Okay, YouTube. The tree man got step one done. While it's building the building. It's probably gonna take me a couple of days to get all this cleaned up. That tree was big. It was very, very big. So what I'm gonna do is take the little chainsaw, start cutting up the small pieces. Then I gotta decide where I'm gonna burn or where I'm gonna haul it off. Some of the smaller stuff will probably burn pretty easy, but it made a big old debris field. I was surprised how wide the branches was, but I said, you gotta get it cut down because it was dying in some of the areas, and I hate for it to fall and hit the new building that's gonna go here. So there it is. That's what I'll be doing for the next couple of days, cutting all this up, getting it moved, and decide whether I'm gonna haul it off or not. And then we're gonna go from there. Okay, YouTube. There go the first day of doing dirt work where the new shop gonna go. Got the tractor and the skid steer moving the dirt. We're gonna have a pad 30 by 40 is what it's gonna be right here. Getting it all dug up, and then they're gonna haul dirt in and level it. So looking pretty good. Can't wait till it get finished. It's done. Pad has been finished. In the evening sun. It don't look flat, but it is. They took the laser and measured it. So it's gonna be 30 feet that way and 40 feet across. Should be more than enough for the tractor side by side and the trailer. So got a little bank down here. Hopefully the water will run off. I'm gonna plant grass and everything around it. Keep all this looking good. So we took it with the skid steer. Hopefully next year all this grass and stuff will come back. But there it is. I had a real nice bank. I'll drop off there. So that's gonna work out really well. Jenny is already liking it. Yeah, down here, so yeah, it does look flat when you come down here. Probably gonna have a grate put down between the old concrete and the new so the water will run off. But yeah, it looks level when you're down here, so just one of those things, optical illusion, I guess. And but they got it done. We've had quite a bit of rain. You can see the washout. That was my biggest fear of not getting the concrete poured, was the washout. So can't do nothing about it. That's what happened. We had a pretty hard rain last night. It's been raining for 2 days. So just have to buy some more, I guess. All right. finally got finished doing the concrete and pouring. So we'll let it sit a couple days, see how it turns out. We didn't do a very good job on the end there, but I'll leave it. Got some nails there that I need to pick up, but I don't know. I don't know if it's, I don't know enough about concrete, but it does look smooth out here. Look like it's drying. They did what they said they were going to do. The roll-up doors are going to go here, so they put a slant for the roll-up doors. Shouldn't have no trouble with the water. Hopefully don't have any trouble with the water. I know, I think the equipment stopped working. They probably shortchanged me on this, didn't finish it out. That dried first. They poured that first, and they came down here, come here, and you can see how they left with it not being finished. But that's the way it is these days. Anyway, that's it. Probably won't do anything to the mound. It has a few inches on each side, 3 feet on each side, I mean. But this side looks pretty good. They come back later and put some spatling or some concrete stuff on it. But it's done, 30 by 40. Don't look like it. Let it sit maybe a week or so, and then hopefully get somebody here to put a building up, and we'll go from there. All right, that's it. All right, here we are. Tomorrow make 2 weeks that the slab has been poured. Haven't got anybody out yet to put up the building. But during the hard rain, they had some erosion there. So I went down to Lowe's and got some rocks to put in here. I'll come back and cover that up, and when it dries out, take some more of the dirt and pack back up here. And then also gonna put some grass seeds in it to help with the erosion control. The water just came down here and running real fast, and these pea gravels are really good to prevent. But I put the white rocks there, and it had washed out a corner under that pad when I put the air compressor. So I pushed some rock under there. That's a white drainage rock. And so, but eventually I'm gonna get all of this level and stuff like that when it all dry out. And so I've had some there, and you can see where the water is standing right here. It trickles off to the other side really slow. I told the guy to put me a grate right here so it would drain, and but they didn't do it. They chose to raise the concrete up for the shop. And so I'm not happy about that. And then over here, put some more pea gravel. I came out, all that had washed out, so I came out yesterday afternoon, put some pea gravel after the fact. So it stayed overnight. We had a little bit more rain last night, and it stayed. But that water is just something else when they get to flowing and going real fast. So I came up as well, put some pea gravel around the base of it, and tried to fill in that hole there. Probably what I'm going to do is end up cutting it here with a tractor, go through here and kind of straighten it up a little bit, and we may put a retaining wall. It's probably going to be the best way to keep it, because I don't know how long it's going to take for the grass to grow. But that's where it is. I'm still trying to get somebody out here to put the building up. And but that's what happened. Had the erosion because of the rain, and it just packed dirt is all it is. So I'll come back, cover all this up. Hopefully the grass will grow. I got some rye seeds put some of that out there. I probably need to come and walk it over, kind of push them down, put the seed down in the dirt while it's still a little damp, and that may help out some. But there it is. Building and unloaded. Pretty nice apartment. I like that. Pretty good apartment. I'll stack it all over here. Hopefully. Hindsight's 2020. Probably should have had the pad done and concrete done before I ordered the building. But it's done now. So it's gonna be 30, about 40, 12 feet high. All right, so building is going up today. There's 4 guys working on it, and I think they should get the frame done today, and come back tomorrow and do the sides. I got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think I got 1 purling on, finna start doing another purling, and so we're getting there. It's gonna be a door. Gonna go right here. Should have a door here. And then, of course, you got the 2 overhead doors here, 10 by 10. It don't look like it's gonna be big enough, but I guess it is 30 by 40. Yeah, they're getting the bolts in them. It's a bolt-up building. One of the Muellers, so looks good. All right, this is the end of day 1. They're gone for today, so made a little bit more progress after lunch. It's a little bit tedious getting the brackets and the purlings in on the roof, so all that's done by the end of the day. Gotta come back and put the header for the door and get some more of that done. But it's all done for the day. I put the side-by-side in just for reference, so we wanted to look at it just for reference to kind of get a general idea of how we're going to set things up. And we'll go from there. But got straps on it for overnight, which is recommended by the manufacturer. So that's it. End of day 1. Should be able to finish tomorrow. I think it's what the plan is. So we'll see what happens as it goes. Thankfully it didn't rain. Got my grass seeds down, ryegrass, for trying to help with the erosion. But I'm going to come back and straighten all this out, probably with a box blade and stuff like that. So we'll worry about that after the fact. But hopefully tomorrow they get it wrapped, because they got another job on Saturday. So we'll see how far they can get tomorrow on this. Got a brace for the windows. Got the window here, and then they're going to put a window down there. Same thing on the other end. So they still got quite a bit more metal to work. And we'll see what happens. All right. That's it. That's the end of day 1 on installation. Here's day number 2. Halfway at the lunch break. You can see that the back wall, it's been put in. Got the insulation, and they got the panels on the back wall. The windows are done, and still got to do the window frame on that end. Yeah, still got to do the window frame on that end, and then got to tighten up one of these braces here. So got the lever there and got the straps on it. Getting that all plumbed. Pretty much level right there. So they got that one. That's it. They already putting the bottom piece on. The floor deal. That's a nice idea. I didn't know they were going to do that. Slip that under there. Must be to keep it from going all the way down. And got some more bolts to put in the rear. It looks like it's going to be a really nice color. It should blend with the house pretty well. And that's it at lunch. Gotta come back. This is at the end of day 2. Got that one there. Tomorrow got to do this window. And then got to tighten up some bolts on the top. But that's the way it looks. We'll go out here and look on the outside. Kind of get an idea of how it's going to look. Got some erosion control going on, but we're going to work on that. I think the trim came out really, really nice. So, I like the trim, the brown trim on the tan. So that's what we're going with. They're getting all the bolts and stuff in. So, should be done here. Tomorrow, I think is when they're going to finish up. I'm going to take another day. Then I'll get to working on the erosion control. This is the 3rd day of assembly. Looking pretty good. Everything is pretty much going as planned. Still hadn't got my doors, and one of the trims pieces did not come. So we'll have to get that back. But other than that, just need the roof, and it'll be done. It'll be a done deal. Wait, now they shorted us on these pieces here, so got to get the trim for that. This builder, this supplier has been shorting me quite a bit. We've had to go back and forth. But other than that, it'll be done. It looks really, really good. On the panel, looks perfect. And there's how to trim. My wife picked the trim, how it's gonna look. So really, really good. I hate the windows are that low, but that's just the way it is. I would have picked them up a little bit higher, but it is great. Good deal. So we'll see. They should get the roof on here after lunch, and then that'll be a wrap. It'll be a finish up. So I'm going to weld that plate, and then weld that other, because they sent the builder sent the plates with the wrong pitch. They constantly messed up my order, so they're gonna make it work. The other side fit pretty well. As you can see, these are off a little bit on the pitch there, so no harm, no foul. That's the way it goes. I have to come back and fix this kind of chip, and I get some concrete patch for that. Other than that, it is great. This is the final video of the build. They are finished. I don't have the overhead doors. Everything they on back order from Mueller. Looks like the salesman didn't tell me that they was running behind when I placed my order at the 1st of August. And if I'd known that, I just wouldn't have never ordered them and just waited and got third party. So I'm kind of hung up on that. But they're finished. It had a real bad thunderstorm last night, so it had a little water leak. I think one of the windows didn't get sealed properly. And one of the gentlemen came out and checked, had a hole. I think they started the screw and backed out, so it had a little water on the roof. They trickled down the back wall and they fixed that. But gonna come out nice. We got white doors is what we're gonna get, and it's just gonna determine if we wait for Mueller or we're gonna move on and get some more. So, but it's done. It went 30 by 40. But overall, nice color. We're happy with the colors, and so we'll see what happens.